How's it going, guys? It's Nathan from Nathan's MRE, and today we have another mild cold weather. This one is mini number 6, seafood chowder. Now, these mild cold weathers are getting pretty hard to find. MCW is another abbreviation for them. The prices have gone up here in the last couple months, almost triple, probably due to a lot of us reviewers doing reviews on them. A lot of people wanting them now. They are some of the best U.S. military MREs out there as of this minute, by far, and they also last the longest. This particular one was made by the Warnick Company in Cincinnati, Ohio. These do not have dates on the bags, so we don't know exactly what year it is till we open it up. Pretty much snagged this one off eBay. This is a menu I really wanted to review. As it started off with about a year ago, you could buy a case of these for about $110 shipped. Now the price is driven up to $225 to $250 a case plus shipping. A lot of guys are wanting $30, $40, $50 for one bag of these MREs. So we're going to go ahead and get her cut open and see what this one is all about. And we also have some different lighting. We have some different backdrop here. I'll pull up here and see. That's some nice leather material. Have a little bit of a backdrop here in the back. You barely see it at this point. That will change in the future. We're hoping that if we spill something on it, we can just wipe it off. It's a lot more versatile material. That flat black board was great, but if you got anything on it, it wasn't coming off. So that being said, enough of the small talk. Let's get our knife out here and let's open it up. We'll push all the contents down in the back of it. Camera will focus. Maybe it will, maybe it won't. Slice it open like so. I'll go ahead and pull the contents out. And these are all freeze-dried rations. All the cold weather rations are freeze-dried. We have our main entree, which is a pretty big amount. Hopefully that's focused. It's looking kind of weird, if I do say so myself. So this is a Mountain House freeze-dried ration, 4.4 ounces, and this is the seafood chowder. This adds 16 ounces of hot water, or 3/4 cup of canteen to pouch. Stir and wait 10 minutes. Hot water may be added in stages to keep food hot. Okay, so we'll set it out to the side for right now. We have, that's weird, soup noodles ramen instant chicken flavored. And you see a bag like this, you expect it to be a fruity drink, but it is not. And then for our drink, we have our tropical punch, and this is just a standard. I'm surprised it's not the tall bag. The last mild cold weathers we had were orange and lemon lime, and they had kind of a fizzy, effervescent type fizz to them. This also has a date code on the ramen of 5345, so 345th day of 2015. So this could be 2016 ration. The base powder, it does have a date stamp on it at 5313. So I would say it's probably definitely a 2016 meal if all these are made in late 2015. So here we have the TFF Fudge Brownie. I have never actually had one of these. This is made by the Sterling Food Company. And yeah, kind of interesting. 370 calories. I don't know if we're even focused here. Everything's kind of reflective. I don't like that. So maybe we'll look at getting some little different lighting again. A lot of these filming lights are the coil type bulbs. There should have umbrellas on them. The problem with the umbrella lights are it knocks so much light out, but it keeps the reflection down. So maybe we'll just stop right here. We have some more umbrellas. Let's go ahead and put those umbrellas on and see if we could knock some of that reflection off of the video. Okay, so maybe we did a little good on that. Maybe we didn't. We're going to go ahead and do our fudge bounty, put them to the side. We have some crackers, regular, not vegetable. And these have a date code of 5342. So we also have a accessory pack that has a date code of 5336. We'll go ahead and open that guy up now and see what's in there. Forget our chiclets. I see them straggling along in the back side of that. Standard chiclets, not cinnamon. TP for your bunghole. This one's made in San Francisco, California by Lighthouse. And then we have a moist towelette. We have our non-dairy coffee creamer. Feels nice and soft. We have a pack of sugar. We have Coffee Instant Type 3 freeze-dried. Feels nice and pliable. And we have a pack of Tabasco sauce. That should come in pretty handy. A pack of our brown matches. There we go. It smells kind of sulfury and pepperminty from the gum in there. So that being said, let's go and push it off to the side. Let's get our tray up here. Your tray centered up. Light's a little strong. It looks pretty decent though. We'll leave it like that. Let me see here. Let's get this fudge brownie out first. I'm a little curious about it. We also did buy some, or I bought some more MREs. We have a AmeriQual chicken tetrazzini, U.S. military ration. We have some stuff from Russia on its way here. We have some more full meals from China. I bought it just a few days ago, so it's going to be a week or two before that gets here. And I did find and bought another Vietnam era MRE. It's more a little past Vietnam era, like 1975. LORP, so the LORP ration. That is on its way here. I got a notification to ship that today. So hopefully in the next few days, probably beginning or midweek, it'll be here. I see a little bit of white fuzzies right there. Look like mold, looks like sugar or something. A very soft, good smelling brownie. Then we have, let's see here. We're gonna do this ramen. I think we're gonna do this ramen with hot water, of course. We will dump it out of here into a bowl. We'll have our seafood chowder on there. So we're going to fill it to the line. It is roughly 8 ounces of hot water. So we need 8 ounces and 12 ounces of hot water for our other ration. And then our glass of cold water for our beverage base. So let me go ahead and get that started and we'll be right back. Okay, so let's go ahead and get a glass here. We're going to get our beverage base powder out while the water is heating up. And we're going to try this out. Arrange a few things here. All right, I'm going to slice it right at the top. Open it up a little bit. We'll take a smell of it first. Dump about half of it in there for this size of glass. A lot of you guys get angry at me for not putting the whole pack in a small amount of water, especially the tropical punch. If you put the whole thing in a glass that size, it becomes very thick, oily, and soupy, and it's nasty. So certain things you could do that, most things you cannot. We'll go ahead and give her a drink of the water. That guy is empty. This thing takes a huge amount of water to do this ration. A little bit more. And then our military MRE ishy spoon. We'll give her a quick stir. We'll let it sit, stir it one more time before we drink it, and we should be good to go. Okay, and while we're waiting on our water to heat up, we'll take your crackers out. Well, I did notice with this meal there is no cheese and no peanut butter, but we have crackers. So, I'm not really sure how that's supposed to work, but whatever. I guess maybe you crumble up and put them in the... Nice hiss comes out of there. Crumble up and put them in the seafood chowder, or maybe in the ramen. I really don't know. Crackers look good. A little crumbly. Don't smell like really anything. A couple little crumbs on the thing there, which that's all right. Okay. There's the dinger for the microwave for the hot water. Let's go ahead and get that. Let's get the ramen going. And then we'll come back and we'll do the hot water in our seafood chowder. Okay, so here we go. We got our hot water right there. The ramen is right at the top of the bag. The bag is full of ramen. So this might make a pretty fair amount. I'm going to rip the top off of this bag and open her up here and see what's going on. Doesn't smell like really much. It smells kind of buttery. I don't know if you can see down in there. Not really. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and fill this bag up to the line. Take a look. Not there yet. Something just fell over. Okay, that's pretty much where we need it to be. The water is crazy hot, probably to the edge of boiling. We're just going to seal this guy off, give it a little shake, and we're just going to set him maybe right there for right now and let it just do his thing. Let me go and get was it 12 more ounces? No, 16 ounces of water for this guy. Let me go and heat that up and we'll be right back. All right, guys, so we're back. We're going to go ahead and cut open this main entree. And like I said before, this is the Mountain House version. Some of the older ones were Oregon freeze dried. So let's go ahead and cut the top open right below the seal. You hear the air, the vacuum getting released. We do have some numbers on the back. They're hard to read. 5267, so 267th day of 2015. You can see it's just a brick. The brick and stuff in there. See, we'll focus. Not so much. Looks just like the 1968 to 72 Vietnam ration I did here a couple weeks ago, and that was beef stew. Smells a little bit fishy, but not anything really bad at all. So what we're going to do, we're going to dump the 16 ounces of water in. We're going to put the clothespin on it, and we're going to let her sit and let it cook in this bag. But we need to stir it first. So let's go ahead and start with the hot water. This was starting to boil, getting some hot. Some bubbles in it on the edge of boiling. And then we're going to take our spoon. Our ramen's still smoking hot. And we're going to take our spoon and stir this guy up. A couple of reviewers said that this was bland. Don't know. We're going to find out for ourselves. And it looks pretty decent. While we're getting all dark here. There we go. It doesn't look bad. And then let's go ahead and get our spoon out of there. It's starting to smell like clam chowder or seafood chowder now. We're going to do that. Put our clothespin on there. We'll let that sit. When we come back, we're going to fix our coffee, and this should be finished. All right, guys, so we're back. We have our hot water done for our coffee for this very second. Let's go ahead and scooch that back a little bit. The ramen and everything is definitely hot. Try to pick up the ramen. It's still cooking, but it's all pretty much done. Let's go ahead and get the coffee creamer ready and the coffee instant type 3 out. So we're going to go ahead and dump the coffee in here. Like that. I'll pick it up here and show you guys. And all this freeze-dried coffee is a little bit bigger chunks. Let's see if it'll focus. A little bit. And we'll go ahead and do our creamer in there also. The creamer pouch is so full. It's kind of hard to tear it open without losing some on the table. And we'll go ahead and get our sugar pouch open. We'll put a little bit of sugar in it, but not much. Something like that. You can see we're all mixed up in here now with our creamer and sugar and all that good stuff. We have our hot water right here. And we're going to just pour some in. Almost didn't get enough hot water. It's 8 ounces. Give her a stir with a nice clean spoon. Try not to cross-contaminate all of our flavors together here. Our coffee is done. Let's go ahead and pull our meal back in. We're going to set our coffee right there. We'll give our drink a stir with another clean spoon. It's getting kind of oily film on top. That's all right. We knew that was going to happen. And I guess what we're going to do, we're going to dump the ramen. Let me set that over here out of the way. We're going to dump the ramen in our bowl. Obviously, it's not going to fit in that little tray, and we need the big tray for our seafood chowder. And the bag is now full of noodles. It's been, I don't know, a good 10 minutes, if not a little bit longer. Still smoking hot. I can see peas and corn, all kinds of stuff in it. Let's go ahead and give her a pour out into the bowl. I haven't eaten a pack of ramen in probably 20 plus years, to be totally honest with you. It's just not something. Not that I dislike it, just not something I go to the store and buy. You know what I mean? Okay. There's that. We got probably 90% of it out. And it's not like ramen goes bad very easily. If you're out in the field, a lot of guys love this stuff. Like chicken broth and nice seasoning, not overly powdered. A lot of chunks of carrots and even chunks of or whole peas in it. Just like right there. Not too bad, not too bad. All right. Our seafood chowder, I think we're going to let it sit just a little bit longer. even though it's probably done, we'll just make 100% sure it's done. All right, guys, the seafood chowder is done. We started up just a few minutes ago. It's been close to 15 minutes. It was a little soupy at first, so let it go a little bit longer to make sure it's nice and reconstituted. So let's go ahead and pull this off. Let's take a look down the side here. Nice and creamy, not watery. It smells good. It smells like clam chowder. And I think we're going to go ahead and stir it up one more time before we dump it out, just to make sure that everything is good in it. Paying special attention to get to all the corners of the bag. And we'll go ahead and dump her out on here. I think there is pretty much zero chance. That's only half of it, and the tray's already full. There's still quite a lot in there. So quite the portion of it. I'll go ahead and put the clothespin back on. We'll go ahead and do that. And look for any other big chunks and make sure everything is thoroughly reconstituted. Now what we do see in here, we see some chunks of, what is that, broccoli. We have a lot of chunks of potato. We also have chunks of clam. And even what looks like a little tiny shrimp, possibly. And it smells really good. Let's go ahead and just take a taste of this. Just how it is, with no, usually clam chowder, I like to put some black crushed pepper on it. They do have some Tabasco in here, so we'll see. It smells really good. It definitely doesn't taste like I thought it would taste. The shrimp was, or whatever, was a little bit dry. Like I should have said a little longer. Though it's getting close to 20 minutes on it. Take another taste and see. Definitely tastes clams and stuff in it. It's not bad tasting. I guess the dryness of that shrimp is a little offsetting. It's not bad. It is just a little bit strong. And you wouldn't think it would be. Huh. Not bad at all, really. Nice clam flavor to it, for sure. Let's go ahead and go into the ramen here. And let's take a nice spoonful of this. It smells very like a chicken broth type smell to it. Not a very big fan of that. I'm just not a big noodle person. It just don't taste bad. It has a little bit of an Asian kind of flavor to it. I'm not big on that. Maybe a little sesame seed oil in it. I'm not sure what's going on with that. It's not bad overall. It's really not. Just a little not to my palate. I'll wash it down with a little bit of the tropical fruit punch here. Nice strong smell to it. That's pretty good. Once you dilute it down a little bit, that's really not bad. And I'll try a little bit of our coffee. We'll wait to do the coffee for a little bit after we do the chocolate brownie here. Take a little taste of the cracker. You definitely could put the crackers and crunch them up in here, which actually will do that. We're going to do a little Tabasco on it. We don't need salt. It's definitely salty enough. And usually freeze-dried stuff, it's not overly salty. Nope, didn't cut it quite deep enough. This for sure, guys, a really different meal for an MRE. These mill cold weathers are so far out of the ordinary, just really off the wall. I'm anxious to try the crackers and Tabasco on it. And we'll go and taste the cracker. And our video got kind of messed up when the camera shut off. Crackers are nice and fresh. Drink it for tropical punch. I think we're pretty much down at this point to the mystery brownie. So let's go ahead and snap this guy in half. It's really heavy, really moist feeling. And it's full of, looks like mold, but it's not. It looks to be probably sugar or even flour. You wouldn't think it'd be that moist for being in a pouch with a oxygen absorber, but it's really good. It's like something you bought right out of the store. Doesn't taste bad at all. There's no aftertaste to it like a lot of the hot chocolate and MREs are. We have our coffee here at the very last. Yeah, not bad. You'd be really happy to have that if you're out in the snow somewhere. A nice hot meal. You know, as long as you had a fire or even some flameless ration heaters, you can make hot water, have a nice meal. The very last, we get our chicklet out to get the fishy taste off of her breath. And these are always good. These are new, so we know they're going to be great. The gum is really good. Really a nice final touch to this meal. What a rare and odd meal this is. But for cold weather use, what a perfect meal it is. But that's it, guys. That is all for the 2015 or basically 2016 MCW Mill Cold Weather for the United States military. And thanks for watching, guys. You all have a good day. We'll be back right away with some new videos. We'll see you later.